Welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Monday. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend and rocked out whatever you had going on. I hope you're ready for the week ahead because it is here. Let's do this. Quick update. This month, or actually up until the 15th of this month, Clementine is the free product of the month from doTERRA. Some of the uses and benefits about doTERRA, why you should care about it. You can use it in your skincare. It's actually, it's nice and it's good to use in your moisturizer as a facial cleanser. It's great for a shower boost. It's got natural cleansing properties as well as a fantastic uplifting smell. Surface cleansing, like I said, cleansing properties, so you can put it in a spray bottle and use it to wipe your surfaces. And then you can use it as just a diffuser oil. Just smell it up. It's got... oh, it's amazing. It's nice and uplifting. I really love this oil. I really enjoy that one. It's so nice, and it's everything that you would think of summertime smelling like. That's what I'll tell you that. I have just launched. I think I did. I just launched my weight loss course for beginners. I'm super excited to get it out of there, or out in the world. I've put in a lot of time and effort. It is an online digital course. If you or somebody you know of is interested, definitely now's the time to get access, because we are launching right now. So I'm super excited. Now's the time to get in, and there's tons of cool stuff that's going along with that. That's all I've got for the updates. Let's sort of get into today's topic. I guess we'll get right into it. Today, what I wanted to talk about was Mondays. Using Mondays to sort of kickstart your week, rock star ideas, if you will, on how to make Mondays better. Normally, we dread Mondays. It signifies the ends of the week. Or the end of the weekend, the beginning of a brand new week, and it's that much further from time off again. And, it can be really something that we can, really hang our heads on and not think about the goodness that's coming, or that can come out of it. So that's where I wanted to come in, give some ways that I or the way that I use Monday, and see what, it helps me to sort of, build the foundation for the week ahead, and want to give them to you, want to give you the tips that help me. Hopefully they help you too. Hopefully you get some value out of them. Tip number 1 is a good, healthy, hearty breakfast. This is the way to start your day, your week. Every single day should be started with this, but especially Mondays, right? Think about positioning yourself for success right off the bat. A healthy, hearty breakfast with, a good protein, eggs. I love, egg. What I've been doing actually really lately is sort of like my own breakfast sandwich, and I've been making an omelet by accident, I guess, if you will. So I take the egg and just make it flatten, and then onions, mushrooms, green peppers, chop it all up, put that on the frying pan, cook it up a little bit, and then put that inside or on top of the egg, and then take the egg and fold it into a patty, like such, right? And then I make my own little omelet thing. It kind of works a little bit. Put some seasoning on it, and that is an easy way for me to, get all of or not all of, but, a good amount of vitamins, minerals, nutrients into my body, right off the bat, right? And it's not even that long to cook, right? It takes like 15, 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes if you factor in prep work, right? Cutting and heating and stuff like that. And, it's uber delicious, right? I love it. I make that every morning, basically, simply, it's kind of out of habit at this point, but, it tastes good. So it makes it easier for me to want to stick with it, I guess, if you will. But you know, there's so many different things. Another thing that we like to do, and this is sort of part of our meal prep on Sunday, is we like to make these like muffin egg tin tray things. And what it is basically you put the egg, what do we do? No, we do the vegetables in a baking sheet. I think it's called baking sheet. Pyrex dish is basically what it is. But what we do is all of the vegetables, so anything that we can come up with, right? Onions, peppers, mushrooms, zucchini, cucumbers, maybe not so much, but you kind of get my drift, right? We're sort of adding whatever vegetables we can to this tray and then baking the base, an egg base, so that way we can have it for breakfast, and it's a nice, healthy, hearty breakfast. Great for, first thing in the morning when you really don't feel like doing much, and you need something quick on the go. So that's where I love I love those things, right? And they're super easy on the go. Pop it in the microwave for a minute. You don't even need to, and then it's ready right away. But that's really what we want to talk about. Also, breakfast as a thing. You need to think of it in the literal term of breakfast, breaking the fast from sleeping, right? So if we're not eating for about, an hour, 2 hours before we go to bed, and then we're sleeping for, say, 7-8 hours, and then we're not eating so when we wake up, that's like 9-10 hours, right, where we're not eating in between meals. And that's not good for our body. As much as we need to not eat while we're sleeping and regenerate, it's still not good for us to not eat when we wake up. That's why we need to wake up, or we need to eat when we wake up, because we're at that 9-10 hour mark where we haven't eaten, and that's where our body starts trying to it goes into like panic mode, if you will, starts trying to draw nutrients from any part of your body, and that's where it goes into like shutdown mode, starts storing fat all over the place, because it doesn't know when it's going to get its next meal, right? So that's why we need to make sure that we're starting our day off with a good, healthy breakfast. Make it some protein, make it something that you want, that makes you want to keep going, right? A muffin and a coffee is satisfying, I guess, but there's nothing really to that to make you want to keep going. Number 2 is exercise. This one is, I believe it's the health organization of, whatever you want to call it, recommends that we get 60 minutes of exercise per day. And while that's not always feasible, right, we live very busy on-the-go lifestyles, we need to make it a conscious effort to try and get in any sort of movement that we can on a daily basis. If you're going to follow me for a second here, right, we, when we're sleeping, we're laying down, right? And then we wake up, and when we drive to work, we're sitting in the car. Then when we're at work, if we're at a desk job, we're sitting all day. Then we're sitting in the car on the way home. Then we're sitting at home while we're on the couch watching TV. Then we're sitting at the dinner table while we're eating, right? And then we go to bed where we're laying again. So that's a lot of sitting and a lot of laying, where our body is not designed to be sitting for that long. It's not designed to not move. As much as it's not designed to keep moving all the time, it's not designed to just sort of, sit in one place and just stay dormant for your whole life, right? So that's why we need to do whatever we can to get some sort of movement in. Fitting in fitness, I love talking about little easy ways to fit in fitness where you can. Little things like parking further from the door at the grocery store. Taking the stairs where plausible instead of the elevator. Little things like walking around while talking on the phone. That's a huge one, right? You can do that very easily. Tina and I, we set up a bike right facing the TV. So at least when we're sitting watching TV, we can get that bike movement, right? And we get a little bit of movement and a little bit of exercise in that way, right? So just little ways to fit in fitness throughout your day. It's recommended an hour a day, but we can't always fit in an hour a day, but we can fit in a little bit here and there. And then, little things like on your lunch break, right? Taking a walk around the plant or the office, walking to like the convenience store or places that are close that we would normally drive. Little things that you can incorporate into your daily or into your day in order to sort of help your body out, I guess, if you will. Number 3, make a to-do list. This one is huge because we can't always trust our memory. 3.5, drink water. Make sure you're always drinking water. At least half your body weight in ounces per day. Remember that. But make a to-do list because we can't always trust our memory. And we can't always remember what we're supposed to do on, or what we thought we were going to do on Thursday. Let me retract my steps here a little bit. So on Monday we thought of something that we're going to do that's really cool. Now when Thursday comes around, we can't remember what we thought of on Monday because we trusted our memory. We didn't write it down. That's why we need to not trust our memory. We need to write it down. We need to make a to-do list. Give ourselves something to do for the week, right? Give us a goal to set, something to reach for, something not go to work, come home, watch TV, eat, sleep, go to work, come home, watch TV, eat, sleep. I mean, that's cool, I guess, if you will. But, that's really what we do more often than not anyways, right? So why not try and make something different? Also, there's certain things in your life that you need to get done, right? So if you're looking in order, so like, a to-do list could be anything from, get laundry done to clean out the garage, right? Spring cleaning is actually a big one right now. So, maybe we want to clean out the garage, but we know with our busy on-the-go lifestyles, there's not going to be a time where we can just tackle the garage all at once. It's going to have to be broken down into little itty-bitty steps. That's where we need our to-do list. What to do today? Today, I'm going to, reorganize the lawnmower portion of the garage. Tomorrow, I'm going to reorganize the tool portion of the garage. Wednesday, I'm going to try and maybe fit my car into the garage, right? That's something that a lot of people dream of. Make a to-do list. Give yourself something to do as opposed to the regular monotony of, regular everyday life. Go to work, come home, watch TV, eat, sleep, and then do it all over again, right? Break up the monotony a little bit. Give yourself something to do, and then that way you can be excited about Monday, right? Instead of dreading Monday, give ourselves a to-do list, give ourselves something fun to do, and that way we don't dread when Monday comes around. Number 4, know your schedule. This one goes hand in hand with your to-do list because there is certain non-negotiables in life. Right? We need to go to work, we need to eat, we need to sleep, right? So then we also need to, hockey practice, baseball tryouts now, I would assume. There's a whole bunch of different things that happen or that we plan for during the week, right? That's why you need to know your schedule, because in order to make a to-do list, you need to know what you have going on already. That's why on your to-do list, it can't be clean garage. Or it can be, but it has to be broken down into different steps because, you need to go to work, you need to eat, you need to sleep. You can't clean out the garage, in the time that you come home from work and the time that you go to bed and still, function normally as a person, right? So that's why you need to set realistic expectations, but you also need to know what your schedule is like. Maybe, Tuesday you have more time than you would on Thursday. So maybe Tuesday our to-do list is going to be a little bit longer than it is on Thursday because we have appointments, right? Or we have, stuff that we already, prior obligations, stuff like that. So that's why you need to know your schedule in order to make your life a little bit easier, right? When we come into, Monday, we just dread the whole week ahead because the whole week is still ahead of us. when it's Friday, we love that the week is over because we've just been through that whole hectic week and now we're ready to get into weekend mode. So know your schedule, make a to-do list that's fun stuff for you to do throughout the week, and that way you can really bang out all of your tasks, make it so much easier on yourself, and then that way come the weekend, you can actually enjoy the weekend time, the time off, instead of having to cram all of the cleaning and organizing into one day or one afternoon, right? Number 5, go easy on yourself. Take it one step at a time. Mondays can be so overwhelming and stressful because of most of the things that I've already mentioned today. It signifies the end of the weekend, the end of fun. It also signifies the start of a brand new week, that much longer until we get to get away. But at the end of the day, you need to just relax, right? Go easy on yourself. Understand that the fact that you woke up, did your thing, went to work, went to be a person, a contributing member of society to your family, right? That's reason enough right there to give yourself the old pat on the back, to make yourself understand that you do have greatness in you. You just need to be able to just take it easy on yourself every once in a while. We are our biggest critics. As much as we can be our biggest cheerleaders, we love looking at the negative side of things and, I should have done this, or if I'd only had more time to do that, or this is more important than that, or, yada, yada, yada. You can really go down that rabbit hole a lot easier than normal, right? So that's why you need to just take a step back, understand that this is, a brand new week. You can really do whatever you want. You can make it out to be whatever you want. And that way you can set your goals, hopes, dreams, ambitions on the course so that you can have an awesome week. Use your Monday to rock out the rest of your week. And then that way everything else just falls right into line. Love it when a plan comes together. My last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. I love using essential oils for everything, and getting motivation to be up on a Monday. Even a blend that I have here called Balance is the grounding blend from doTERRA. It's really great way to sort of ground and relax myself. You really start out my Monday, my weekday morning, in a really grounded place. Just with a sense of calm and relaxing, an attitude that I can do anything I want. I actually love using the Balance. What we did was we took the regular cap off. Comes with a dropper cap normally, and we took it off and put a roller cap on because I actually love using the roller top on the bottoms of my feet. If you're familiar at all with reflexology, all of your organs are connected through the bottoms of your feet, so you can basically give yourself a whole body relaxation experience just by rubbing the oils on the bottoms of your feet. And that's why I love using the roller top. It just makes it easier. It's not that the dropper is hard. The dropper just goes into your hand, and then you rub it on your hands and rub it on your feet. But the roller, you could just roll. We just roll right on the bottoms of our feet, and then just rub your feet together. It's just a different way if you don't actually like the smell of it, or you don't want it on your hands. That's not the reason I do it. I just find it easier for me. And my another blend that I have here is Citrus Bliss. Citrus Bliss is a blend of citrus oils that are for uplifting and invigorating. This is a blend of oils that you can't help but smile right off the bat when you smell it. That's why I love using that one. Side note, it's a citrus oil, so just watch where putting it on your body and going out in the sun. It can cause photosensitivity, so just keep in mind on that. For me, what I do is I put a drop on the collar of my shirt. That way I don't have to worry too much about the photosensitivity and getting an unlikable sunburn. And I can have the smell like right near my face. And then when I sweat, it actually creates like its own natural diffuser. And that way I get aromatic as well as basically internal benefits. which is really wicked that way. And yeah, I love using that one, you know, basically all the time. It's great for uplifting whenever you're in sort of a, you know, a not happy mood and you need to shift your gears. Citrus Bliss, that's where you go. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you found some value out of this. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, or if you would like a free sample of oils, definitely drop me a comment, send me a message saying me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.